Let's go to line 2 and speak to Marjorie. How you doing, Marjorie?
Good evening, Pete.
How's it going with you this evening?
Oh, I'm still raging. Nobody's saying it right. They're saying this job was just made for Ross Reed and all the money is spent on Ross Reed. This, about the citizenship and bringing up, that was in the Blue Book. So that was talked about. That's something just slipped on there. And made a job for him. Ross was already there. He's already working his arse off. And then the government can't pay him enough for all the hours he puts in. And this is something else he's doing along with the other thing he's doing. So I don't know where they're talking about that they're coughing up all the money there. And he can't say a word to defend himself. When you're a deputy minister, you got to shut your mouth and take with it. Yeah. But I don't like him. So thank God there's no law not to say something about it.
Marjorie, I get what you're saying. And as you know, I'm a fan of Ross Reed. I think he's a good man. I think he's a good, great worker and a smart fellow, and he can do lots of good for us. But why would you say that a position like this, and I'm going to agree that the province probably needs somebody who's looking at this and trying to sort it out for us, but why wouldn't, you have a position like this open for, whoever wants to apply?
Because they already know they get the benefit. You're not going to bring it.
You don't know that until you ask whoever's out there to apply.
I can put my head on the block that there's no one out there will work any harder and any smarter. He's out there going over the other side of the world and solving problems in countries over there. There's no one out there better.
Well, then he's going to get the job anyway, so why not just have an open competition?
No, there's no need to that. Why, see, if the Liberals said, I don't know about the NDP because they never had a chance to do anything, so I can't say that yet. But I mean, the Liberals said, this government's not done, and I'm going to talk about it because I think it stinks.
Well, aside from Ross Reed, I just think there are far too many appointments, like these 2 new appointments with the CNLOPB. Those don't need to be appointments.
Do you think you're going to get anybody better than Eddie? I don't know, the other fellows can't talk about it. Do you think you're going to get anybody better than Eddie Williams when your brother's the smartest man on the island,
Well, put him up against the other people and see how he competes. Why not?
Why would they do? Why would have this crowd got to do it? The Liberals never did it.
Well, somebody's got to start doing it. I'm not saying that the Liberals are any better. I'm just saying that there are far too many appointments. There's far too many opportunities to thank people with big paying jobs, and it's got to stop somewhere. So, no, it's not life. You can stop it at any time.
No, but why would you stop it? If you got someone in your party that works the arse off you, give them the job. And
no, not $171,000 to $201,000 job just because they did a good job for you.
And there's no dollars. No, I wouldn't give anybody, if I was told, I wouldn't give the job to anybody, only Eddie Williams.
I think it's wrong. That's why I think you should do it.
I don't care. I don't think it's wrong. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think if you work for a party, you get something out of it. I don't agree with you.
The party can give them something then. Don't give them something out of the province's money and the whatever agreements between the province and the federal government.
That's the province's money. That's the federal government.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's a way to thank people who've done you personal favors, essentially. Who've done the party personal favors.
What did Eddie Williams do for Stephen Harper? Nothing, I hope.
No, I'm saying that it is something that the province has some leeway in, that they can impact the appointments as they're made, and then therefore it's a way for them to reward people who've done things that they like in the past, and where it's a big high-paying job, and I don't know how they come up with those salaries. In any event, I think that there are far too many appointments, and just because people have done it in the past doesn't make it right.
But I don't see anything wrong with it, and I didn't. And by the way, when the Liberals did, I didn't see anything wrong with it either. If you work for a party, you get something. So what did it make this party any different? I think this party is probably one of the better we ever had on the island.
People who work for all kinds of parties, people who work for the NDP for years and years, don't get that same opportunity because they don't get in.
The NDP, that's right, the NDP got nothing off for anybody. And now you heard Miss Michael say now, when she looks for people, she got to look for cabinet material. Hope she don't look too far. She's not going to need too many.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised, Marjorie. I'm surprised that you're defending this practice because it just seems so clearly and obviously wrong. I don't care how long it's been done for. It's just wrong, and the only way to end it is for someone to say, okay, we're going to be the ones that stops this.
But I can see if you work for a party, I think you get the opportunity. Give it to people who help you.
You shouldn't have to work for a party to apply for a job like that. That shouldn't be the only people who get to be considered for those kinds of big
but
jobs.
That's the way life is now.
No, that's the way life is because we make it that way. It's not the way it should be.
No, I know, but we don't always get what we should get.
It's like the Nazis saying that's the way life is, saying to the Jews, that's the way life is. That's it.
No, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. But I don't know that other fella. I can't speak for him, but I can speak for Eddie Williams. I don't think we'll get anybody better. I'm
not saying anything against Ed Williams or the other fellow, but I'm just saying that there's lots of other good people out there with lots of expertise.
Well, when they surf, when they come to land, they'll get their chance at it.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this one.
That's all right, but anyways, I don't care about that as much as the guy cares about Ross Reed getting our store out of him, because I know for sure that there's no one out there any better or honourable or caring to him.
You can't. You say you suspect that there's nobody out there for sure, but you don't know that. There could be somebody who's written all the textbooks on this and interested in the job.
I know that for sure. The night is going to have stars. The sky's going to have stars.
Just because you believe it fully with your heart doesn't make it so.
No, but anyways, I'll tell you this. So anyways, that's enough of that. But I liked what they had this meeting today with all the grandpa, and I heard Tom Henderson. Now that's the fella that he stole steady reads the race. You don't say, but the fella I want to talk about is Paul Davis. I'm really proud of him, I must say. I'm pleased with him. He's coming along really good, and I like to call it his Jim. Well, as a matter of fact, I think this party's doing okay. You'll see down the road.
You see a future premier in Mr. Davis?
Pardon?
You see a future premier?
He could be. He could be.
Mm-hmm.
I could say that. I've
heard others say that too, yeah?
I might be around when Tom Marjorie goes. I probably can't pay for Paul Lane, and I finish with politics. When Tom goes out, I'm gone.
When Tom Marshall goes?
Yes, I'm gone. I don't,
I don't believe you, Marjorie. I think you might believe that yourself right now, but I'd say you're going to be back and you're going to be helping somebody else out.
I'd stay with Paul Lane. I'd stay with Paul Lane. Whatever he needs me to do, I'd do to help him.
So you're just going to transfer. You're not really giving it up. You're going to transfer from Tom Marshall to Paul Lane.
No, I just said I'm only going to campaign for him. I never said I'm going to get the arse tore off and fight with people, take up for people. I never said that. I'm just going to enjoy politics. This is not enjoying politics.
No?
This is enough to give you...
I could have sworn you were having a wonderful time.
Oh, yes, I've had the wonderful time. God, my blood pressure off and get the pain in the head because I can't get someone that I cares about not just getting theirs tore off. Oh, yes, that gives me great joy.
Sometimes I picture you home in like a big hamster wheel and you're just going and going and going until it's the next time to call in open line.
You see, at least you when I'm talking to you, I stay calm down. But it drives me, though, that when people get their arse tore off, and, I don't hear so long, and this, like I said, you'll see in the end, and I'll be able to talk to you and say, this was a good party, they worked their guts out, and they did the best for Newfoundland, and they're always thinking of ideas and ways to help the people in this province. And I tell you, we'll never have another man to give what Tom Marshall gave for this province. And I don't like under generous. I don't like it. I want to say one thing about that. That turns my stomach. When they're in there, they see everything is going on to get their deputy ministers. They don't say a word. Now, that's the crowd should have to work for to get their job as under general. Sure, they're in there, they're all set up. They don't say a word. And then all of a sudden, their mouth is going a mile a minute.
All right, Marjorie. All right. We're going to leave it there, but...
Anyway, so I'll talk to you soon.
I look forward to it.
Okay, bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.